Are we live?
I think so. I don't even know which audio is picking up, to be honest. It's this one, but I don't even know if it's. And I don't want to. Hold on. You have to play it on your phone.
Play what?
Play it on your phone in your headphones. I don't have headphones to see if the audio is good, unless there's somebody in here already.
Did you start it?
Yeah, start it.
Well,
Oh wait, this is when we say hi. I'm sorry, I already messed up.
oh my god. Jesus.
There's two people in. Hey Helen.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. We are here again. What?
We talked about this. Trying to be funny. Oh my god, Patrick.
So, anyways.
Is the audio? Hi Helen, is the audio good? Can you hear us good?
It's fine, I can hear it.
Yeah? Okay.
Alright, well. Okay.
My camera isn't working. We tried for like the last how long?
No, yeah, we've been working on this for over an hour because Rashleigh cannot get the damn camera to work.
It's been over an hour, but
I think she did it on purpose so you guys can see us because she didn't want to do her photo anyways.
I didn't want to be on camera anyway. I just got off work and I'm tired. But then
like she works real hard.
I do. Oh my god, today was a really hard day. Let me tell you. But Pat convinced me, so I tried to get my webcam like set up, and it just wasn't working. It just kept. It'll show like a blurb of us, and then it'll just go away, and we couldn't get it up. And then I had to keep closing out everything on the computer and restarting up YouTube because it kept messing up and messing up and messing up. I don't know what's going on with it, and then even the webcam on my computer wouldn't come on. So hopefully, maybe tomorrow it will fix itself. I don't know. Hopefully.
Yeah. So, hey Helen, how are you and Dominic doing? I was on a little bit earlier talking, and we were talking about how we want to start doing the live streams again, getting people to start up the live streams again. So, because I think a lot of people in the community are stressed out. There's nowhere to go to talk. I mean, you have the bigger channels, but they always pretty much stick to the subject. Rashleigh's gonna cut her. So they just stay on subject. So I mean, we want to get back to where they always just stick on one subject or on the subjects that they want to talk about. They're not really interacting a lot with the community. It's like when we talk, we'll read the person what they're saying, and have a good communication going. I don't like the bigger channels, but I think that we should start doing that. And, so I've been trying to talk Rashleigh into doing lives where you'd be able to see her, but I
tried. The universe said no.
And then Rashleigh seems to have a big problem with Stacy. And months ago that I used to have on my live stream.
Tracy, not Stacy.
Oh, Tracy?
Jesus.
Oh, Tracy. I thought her name was Stacy. I forgot. It's been a long time since I've seen her. Remember when I used to talk about Tracy on my live streams?
Bye, Ellen.
Are you leaving? Okay, all right. Adios, Helen.
Adios.
So, Rashleigh, what do you want to talk about?
What? I kind of committed to this live stream, and then when I got home, I was like, "Why did I do that?" And I'm like, I kind of got tired or whatnot. But the reason I wanted to to live stream was because of the topic we were talking about earlier. I was at work with CIA that came out about Gateway and program and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was reading through the file. Well, I got through like maybe a couple of pages, like 10 pages, up to the part where you're talking about different ways of opening up like your energy and your third eye, like kind of in a way. So I got up to that part. I wanted to know experimenting because I've been experimenting a bit, but I wanted to see like I've been experimenting and what they've, have they discovered anything or whatever. So that's what I want to talk about. I was just interested to hear what other people's opinions and.
Well, when I first heard about it, I was listening to SMQ and Chick talking about it on SMQ's channel, and they made it sound really interesting.
And, it is interesting.
Yeah. So I gotta do some reading because it's 29 pages long. Belinda.
Hey, Belinda.
How you doing, Belinda? So it's 29 pages long, and maybe we should read some of it and see what.
You can read it. I'm gonna read it like out loud on live
stream. Yeah, because not everybody's probably got the document.
I can put a link into it. I can put a link right now.
Oh, okay. So
I'm not gonna read it tonight. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're gonna do all 29 pages, but we could start out.
All right, I'm gonna put a link. Put a link in the bio. I can just go on my phone and do it.
Got it up here.
I just do it on my phone. So I have it.
Tests to provide an assessment of the gateway. Belinda, have you heard about this document that SMQ was talking about? It's the U.S. Army Operation Group, Fort Meade. It's the subject is analysis and assessment of gateway process from the Department of the Army. A bit. You've heard about it a bit. Yeah, we're just getting into it too. So, I think that's
Well, I think this links to like my Google, but I think it'd be fine. I don't know. Okay, that should be. Okay, so I put a link to it if you guys haven't. I mean, it's just something because, well, Pat, I don't really listen. What is it?
SMQ?
I don't listen to him.
Well, Chick though is a sidekick for SMQ.
But I'm not subscribed to him, right? But I was talking about this with someone else, and that's when I started doing research on it and reading through it, and then Pat brought it up to me that he heard about it, and I was like, oh, that's what I've been reading and doing research on. So
what do you said you read 10 pages?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you think of first 10 pages?
Okay, let me bring it back. 10 pages. So I thought it was very interesting because it's like everything that it's like confirmation, really. It's all confirmation. It's all just confirmation because everything that you will find in these files, and it's not just these files, other files like patents and stuff that they have, like like about like the sun and stuff like that, and stuff and patents they have on mind control. It's like stuff we all know, but it's just like that confirmation. It's like we already know there's other dimensions. We know that you can open your mind if you listen to like energy, and everything's energy, and there's other dimensions, and you can open yourself up to that if you know what I mean. So
you no longer need a Ouija board.
I never use a Ouija board. You?
No, I hate them things, but I'm just
How do
saying.
you hate them?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Did you?
I mean, before we even got into knowing all about the Mandela
Hey,
effect.
Long Reach.
LRO. Hi, Long Reach. So, yeah, when I was a kid.
When you're a kid, okay, talk me
at
through.
a party.
At a party, how many people?
I don't know, probably 10 people.
There's 10 people at a party. How old were you?
15.
15. You're a 15-year-old kid at a party with other 15-year-old kids, I assume.
Yes.
10 of you guys. Who pops out the Ouija board?
I don't know, one of the girls at the house.
What's her name?
Sherry.
Sherry pops out the Ouija board. What does she say? Like, we're gonna contact
the spirits.
The spirits. Okay, so 10 kids sit around this Ouija board, and what happens?
We start doing this Ouija thing, and one of my friends who is a jokester. I'm a jokester, but he carries things a little bit too far. So we're all getting into the Ouija board, and this fucker goes and turns off the fucking electrical box, so all the lights and everything fucking go off. So we're like all running for the exit, trying to find the door.
Did you guys accident anything?
What?
Did you?
Yeah, we asked a bunch of questions.
Did you feel like any spirits around you or the energy changed?
No, I felt somebody was moving. I thought it was all a joke until all the lights went out. But
no, I wouldn't mess with Ouija boards just because I'm not.
I would not even allow.
I just wouldn't mess with them because you don't know what you're really getting into. There's so much we don't know, and I wouldn't mess with something that I'm not 100% sure that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. What you do.
Right. So, anyways, this paperwork that SMQ was talking about, him and Chick were talking about on their live streams for the last 4 weeks. They've been talking about these 29 pages from the Army that tells about a holographic universe. Now, I didn't get into reading it yet. Rashly read 10 pages of it. Tell me about the 10 pages that you read. What did you get out of it so far? What is?
Okay, so it's this guy who's basically doing like a assessment or report on like the Gateway project. So far, what I gained from it is he really started. Hey, Paul. He really just started to go into like ways, different methods you could use to open up your third eye, or your energy, or your waves, or your
different methods that you can use to. Okay, and what are the methods?
Meditation, listening to hertz, like 4 hertz.
And have you tried to listen to the hertz? And what'd you get out of that? Just kind of vibration, sexual arousal.
Oh my God, Patrick.
Well, tell me what you got out of it. Come on, babe. Don't give me that one.
Well, I mean, it was definitely an experience, like.
Who's the guest, Long Reach asked? I guess I'm the guest, but I'm asking her the questions. She's the guest, I guess.
I'm the guest.
It's your website.
We're both the guests.
We're just playing. We're talking, but we're gonna do a little satire and just kind of throw in. Shut up! You're the one that said let's do some satire.
No, I didn't. You said let's do the satire.
I'm really getting sick of you changing your fucking mind all the time.
Why are you cursing?
Oh, you pissed me off.
Family show. Okay, so basically from it, I don't know. It's just like I listened to the 4 hertz one, but you like relaxing and just like becoming the vibration. You start to feel like you're. I don't know. You start to feel like you're lifting out of your body. You feel very light. You feel very calm. You know what I mean? And it's like definitely when you stop it, it's like you come back down to earth. There's like an absence there, like your body starts to calm down. It's like,
what do you like? You said you feel like you're coming out of your body.
Like like you start to feel light. like light, like very
Very light.
yeah, like
You feel like you're floating
cloud.
away?
No, just like a cloud. Not like I'm floating away, but just like very like you're floating in the wind, kind of. But not floating away, just like very calming. It's very calming. I mean, I feel like
what's the objective though?
I think the objective is doing that consistently. You'll be able to tap into that moment that you want. I think that's the key to it, being able to tap into it.
Right, but I mean, when you tap into it, what are you? What's
trying to leave this place, go into a different dimension or something?
Going to a different dimension.
Yeah, see the unseen.
So that's the most you got out of the 10 pages that you read?
The different ways. Let's see, I really call the pages. Different ways you could like tap into like energy and stuff.
Now, has it said anything about other people that have mastered this thing and what have they been able to do?
It talked about people who do like
right, can they see into the future?
Yeah, they're definitely more open than we are. They're listening to the hertz and the vibrations and
can everybody like do it or just the people who see the Mandela?
Oh, to open yourself up to something like that, you have to have some type of awareness. So
there's a process that you need to go through, much like we've all been through the truth, conspiracies. We've kind of woken up before the Mandela effect has actually come across our paths. We are all awake to a lot of the truths, right? I think there's baby steps before you can hit this program that you have to go through, like we've all been through.
Well, actually, no.
I don't think you can just jump right into it.
Actually, no, because in the files we talk about, you could accidentally waking up like your third eye by being like exposed to a vibration constantly, or like say your air conditioner vibrated all the time in your house, and it created this type of a vibration in your house, and you're always exposed to that constantly. You could accidentally open up your third eye. That is a.
Can you please put the knife down? You're making me a little worried with that knife. Black woman with a knife.
Stop.
Stay away.
Seriously. Stop.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. What is
your Stop. Go.
Okay, so
Okay, so what have you been researching?
The mud flood. I honestly think the mud flood is true. I think it happened. I think it happened on this timeline or in this wherever we are, Orion, whatever. I think it happened here. But I know for a fact that it did not happen on Sagittarius or on my timeline. Because if it did, I know my history really well and I know conspiracy theories really well. And if this would have happened on my timeline, they would have dug up this stuff years ago when they're redoing buildings or building new buildings or whatever. They would have dug up these ground floors that are supposedly buried under the mud, and this would have came out years and years ago if this would have happened on my timeline. So I really honestly can say that I don't know anything about. I've never heard of the mud flood before, so I am convinced that it never happened on my timeline. And wherever we are now, I truly believe it happened here. There's enough evidence to show that it has happened here. I don't think it has been happening forever. Yeah, I don't know about forever. I mean, as far as I know, on this timeline, I believe it happened in the early 1900s. I believe that's what they said.
Early 1900s.
Yeah, late 1800s, early 1900s. I believe it was early 1900s. Is them saying it happened here. But
what do you think what do you think the biggest difference between what you remember from people, say like biologists, archaeologists, researchers on Sagittarius opposed to on Orion? Do you think that those people were more smart on Sagittarius than they are on Orion? What about politicians? Do you think the politicians on Sagittarius were way smarter than they are on the people on Orion?
I think they're all crooks, no matter where you are.
So do you think the politicians or whoever,
they've been lying to us for years?
Do you think they're as crooked as they were on Sagittarius? Okay, what about the researchers, biologists, archaeologists, astrologists? Do you think they're as smart, as dumb as they were on Sagittarius than they are on Orion?
Well, what I'm trying to figure out is on Sagittarius, they dug up all this stuff years ago that they're finding in Egypt. I mean, they're digging up stuff now that has been dug up many years ago.
Do you think
now they're finding it like it's new?
Do you think that makes the researchers here dumber than the ones on Sagittarius if they already dug it up?
No, I don't understand why it makes them dumber. I'm just saying that because
they're discovering stuff that's already been discovered. So, what do you make?
For some reason, I think we're going back in time.
So you think that means we're going back in time? That they're discovering stuff that was already discovered?
Like this Earth is like a newer Earth. Like it's. I think we're going back in time because I see if you look at a world map, it looks like the world. I mean, we're losing land. Land's going underwater, but I see where the land's starting to come together. Like South America is moving more towards Africa. And if you look at Africa and South America, if you put them two pieces together, if they move over far enough, it looks like South America fits right into South Africa. So I don't know. To me, it just looks like we're going back in time and back to the original, like, before it all broke apart, before the water seeded and more land came up. We're going back.
Okay, so taking what you just said that sorry, go
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Amen, Elf.
I think we were all lied to. There's no Sagittarius and there's no Orion.
Interesting. So you don't so you don't think there's a Sagittarius. So in school we are lied to saying that we're on Sagittarius.
Well, everything's essentially a lie.
Yeah.
In school we were lied to, period.
Yeah. I could see that. So where are we now? I mean, what planet are we on? I listen to Dale Dufay.
But everything. Okay, so how I look at it is everything's essentially a lie. It's just because humans need some type of understanding.
Sharky! Hey, bud. Go ahead.
Humans need some type of understanding. So, like, the first people that, if you think about, like, the first people that came up with stuff, it's just based off of their stupid, like, capacity, like, to think. They're, like, what they can think of. Like, okay, like, if you think back in the day, the sun is this because of the gods, or the ocean has to end here because I can see that it can go further. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, so everything, all the knowledge we have is just based off what we're able to imagine in a way. You know what I mean? Or I don't know if that makes sense. Greetings. Oh, hey, Jonah Games. Personally suspect any point to us being in a construct simulation. Yeah, possibly.
Hey, Jonah, how's it going?
Possibly. Hey, I checked. What is that? A while ago. while ago and got confused. LOL. Not unusual for myself, so.
While ago?
I don't think it was like a while ago. Like literally a while ago. Hey Sharky.
I thought you were looking for Waldo, Sharky. Where's Waldo now? I don't think he's on Orion. Or wherever we are. So
but, okay, so what makes us different is like this could like the people that are Mandela affected or see changes could just be like a new type of like everything evolves, you know, kind of, or a new type of we're able to see something that like right now is just like unconceivable by like, you know, what we would call NPCs, you know? Like what we see, the changes, concepts we come up with, like different theories and stuff. It's crazy now, you know, like crazy, and it's like over crazy. It's like you can't really, you know what I mean? But like in the future, it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Everything starts with every theory. Everything starts with just something that's not, you know, normal. You know, if that makes sense. I'm rambling. Oh, I never realized he had a cane. He has a cane, but I didn't follow Waldo too much. He has a little like painter's hat, right? A little painter's hat.
No, that's not a painter's hat. It's like a stocking hat.
It's not a stocking hat.
It's red and white.
Oh my gosh. He has a pink.
His
okay, I'm
shirt's
remembering
red and
two
white.
hats now. Like one like a Scully hat with a little ball on it.
Yeah.
And one's like a little painter's hat.
Yeah, I don't know about the painter's.
It's red, and he has a red striped white shirt.
Yeah,
with blue
his
jeans.
hat is the same color as his shirt.
With
The
white
red
stripes.
and white stripe.
No, his hat doesn't have stripes on it.
The red and white stripes?
His shirt is red and white stripes.
Yeah, both of them are. Yes, they are.
His hat was all red.
No.
Yeah.
No, they
His
both.
hat didn't have stripes on it.
All right, Waldo had
What is normal?
That
I mean, there is like there normal. Well, if someone was like normal is like it's subjective, you know. There's really no normal. I studied some electronic theory calculators, but old 8-bit computers are hard to really understand. Imagine how confusing a simulated reality ought to be. My kid was like two big Waldo books, flip page, Waldo right there every time. Maybe multiple levels are on every level of reality or dimensions. Maybe some move to Orion or
some karmic
closure or form of learning.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe in the old
that does make
karmic,
sense. I mean, because if you think about it, like that look kind of little thing when like in that kind of aspect, like when spirits die, they're like stuck in this world where it's like Jesus, Patrick.
Excuse me.
It's like their world, but it's not. It's like you know, a copy of their world that they're stuck in, where they're like reliving these moments that they need closure from until they like, you know, figure it out and then they can move on. So that makes sense. That is a good theory. I recommend a fun YouTube video. I love joking.
Search Hitler rant Waldo.
Cause I don't know. I've never seen that, but I know I used to watch a lot of like, I don't know, a couple months ago, maybe like sometime last year when they did like these like Hitler. It's like a voiceover because it's like in German, but then they put in like different subtitles, and then he's like ranting about these different things, and it's really funny, like just different topics he's ranting about. We're just confused because computers are based on us, not the other way around. Hey Unimatrix. All right, so what else?
What? Has anybody got a grasp on why this is happening to us?
Nobody has a grasp.
I look at it as why is it happening to us? Because if you notice everybody that is affected with the Mandela effect is pretty screwed up. I'm screwed up. There's a lot of people that are just, yes, you're screwed up. A lot of us that are, you know, I mean, I listen to Dale Dufay, and he's got a lot of good points. And he talks a lot about the 144,000. I don't think I would fall into that category because I'm not.
Not what?
I don't think I'm good enough to be part of 144,000.
Let it out. Why don't you feel that way? Wipe your tears.
I don't get why we see this.
Why doesn't he? I mean, no one has all the answers. Who knows? Why are the NPCs? Why?
It's been over 2 years. You would think all over 2 years.
I'll get my charger.
Your battery's running low. Okay, our battery's running low. Rationally's running. Go get the charger. Paul says, "What the fuck? Where's my spammer? Spanner? He doesn't have a wrench. I don't think anybody's got a wrench here. And this is Rationally's. Long Reach One's got one. Paul's got a wrench. Patrick, why not? Did you fuck someone? I think not. No, I just sorry, wrong phone.
You can click out of that. Hit close.
I'm not like a Bible thumping, go to church type person, and I don't know. I just think that you would think there'd be better people out there than to choose from than me to.
But isn't that how every story is?
What?
There's always somebody better, but always gets chosen, right? Maybe it's what we're supposed to become.
Yeah. I believe the death could have probably. we shifted, but also shift without death. I don't know. Just know I don't know.
You earned this. We all did. We all like this because we didn't screw anyone over.
Yeah, that's true. Like Sharky is saying, the deaths. I mean, I could almost guarantee I died twice for sure. Once when I was 13, and the other time I was just talking about this the other night. Once when I was 13, and then just in 2016.
It is a privilege and an honor, but yes, it's different.
But I still haven't figured out what we are supposed to be doing. I mean, I kind of feel guilty of carrying on our lives. Like, you know, as much as we want to try to get on with our lives, it's hard to. And we struggle with that a lot, I think, Rationally and I. Because you find it a little bit easier to. It seems like you find it a little bit easier to carry on.
Well, what I do is just like, it's like small steps, like kind of the whole taking it one day at a time, setting small goals and like small happinesses you can find, you know. But then it all does become very overwhelming because you do get knocked down a lot, you know. And it becomes like, what is the point of it all?
Yeah, Jonah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Is it's very hard to be normal. I mean, I've tried my best to go back in and do what I've been doing as far as life goes. You know, trying to get back to work, trying to just live the rest of our lives, but there's like really no going back. I mean, there's really no forgetting about this.
Well, I
It's
don't
like
think you're
something's
supposed to
not letting.
forget. You're not supposed
Well,
to go back.
I'm not saying that totally forget, but
You're
I
not
mean,
supposed to forget at all.
I still feel like this is over too much.
If you like try
It's
to, I think if
just-
you try to, because we're human, you know, there's only so much we can process at once. If you try to process everything that's being thrown, if you think of every theory, every effect, possibility, yeah, it becomes very overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm not saying that though. I'm not chasing every effect. I'm not chasing every new effect. I'm just trying to say that it's hard to carry on a normal life
Yeah,
because it's
it's pointless. It all seems pointless in the end. Like,
I feel like we're never gonna die. I feel like if I wanted a way out right now and wanted to end it, I'm just gonna wake up the next fucking day in the same boat the way I am now.
or worse.
Yeah, or worse. I may be paralyzed from what I tried to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just wish that whatever is gonna happen would just happen. Right?
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Sharky at 19 was at work, made 50-gallon plastic drums, was inside the top of a grinding machine as one got stuck. Machine flew up tree trunk pieces outwards, but I made it 0 scratches, was inside it. Wow.
Hey, Pri.
Hey, Prelim. I do remember that the world in a different way. I do remember that the world.
Do you feel like you were okay on Sagittarius? Do you feel like you were more optimistic than you are now, or do you feel like there was a difference on how you like looked at the world as far as stuff?
Yeah, I think well, the ME wasn't affecting me, so it was different. You just thought you live a life and you die. Whatever happens after you die. But even you and I,
you didn't feel like even before the ME or before the ME, you realized or you discovered the Mandela effect. There was like a future in.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to see a future right now.
I didn't feel that even before the ME though.
Even Ashley and I were looking at photos of myself.
Oh my gosh! Can you share that photo of you?
Yeah.
Okay, give me your phone. Is this photo of Pat before you went in your coma?
Yeah.
And he looks like a totally different person. It's like literally the photo is like kind of creepy.
This photo that Rashley is gonna put up is me a week before I went in with my kidney failure.
I wonder if I could find I would have to like go through a lot of photo albums. Like I don't even know where I would.
And we were talking about it, and I totally do not see myself. I mean, obviously it kind of looks like me, but I do not see myself anymore. I don't even know who that person is, really. If I can find it. Right here. So this photo, I really actually don't even remember it. I don't remember taking it, but it was taken sometime in 2016, like a week. I think it was about a week before I went into kidney failure.
I wonder if I could find a picture before like my suicide attempt, if I would look different too. Maybe if we all went back into like our photo.
Oh yeah.
If we all went back into like our
What?
Swear.
Yeah.
Sometimes. We all back into like our past photos. Was there a time where it just changed? Like you changed?
Yeah,
Drastically.
I would be interested in seeing a lot of your guys' photos. If you had near death experiences, I'd be interested in seeing the photo before your near death experience. And I actually was heavier in that photo. To me, it looks like I'm heavier now.
Yeah, like that photo, because it's your face structure. Like it's totally different. Like
I was actually almost 300 pounds in that photo.
you look totally like it's your face structure. It doesn't even look like. Watch my skills.
That's
You
cool.
fuck everything up. Hold on. Okay. All right. So you're gonna go to share and application window. Oh, where is it? Go back. Application window. Oops. Here. I hit it, didn't I? Shared. You see what I'm talking about? I don't know. Am I sharing it? No.
So a little patience here, and we're trying to get this up. This photo up here.
Hold on. See, it's like now it won't let me click it anymore. My computer's been like glitching really bad, so I don't know.
Wait, I've got this plan, so we'll find out as soon as we get it shared.
You're not.
Oh.
Hit live. It's not shared because it would show.
Oh, yeah, there.
Take this down. Take this down.
Yeah, I see Digital is back. I've talked to him a few times since he's been back.
How's he doing?
He's doing good.
Okay, let me see if it'll let me hit. Okay, got that.
Joner's leaving, so see you later, Joner.
Bye, Joner. Alright, it won't let me share. I don't know why. I had it up just a few minutes ago, but then it like clicked out of it, and then now when I hit screen share, it doesn't even do anything. It's just like no.
Okay, so Rationally's been having a lot of problems with her computer tonight.
Every time I try to do, yeah.
So
it wouldn't let me pick up my webcam, and now it won't let me do this.
So we're not gonna be able to do that.
Sure.
But anyways, the next time we stream, I'll show you the photo.
Maybe I can save it as like after this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or you could show a picture of it, like, well, I can't even take the webcam up to even just show it regular like that. When you do like another live stream on your phone, you could just hold up a picture of it, like with another phone. Or if you open up my computer, you could just like, you could do it like that. I don't know why it's doing this. Jesus Christ. Okay. McDonald's was McDonald's after that point for myself, but hooked up to who knows.
But chalked it up. But chalked it up to who knows.
Fuck, I can't even share. I don't even talk about it because I can't share a picture of it.
You're in a Matrix. My world is different now, and I'm hoping one day I go back if you.
In 2015, I was really sick. I was in the hospital, and the doctors knew what was wrong with me.
Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, this is what I'm thinking of. Them 29 pages. I'm going back to them 29 pages because I think it's very interesting.
It is, yeah.
But
Why do you find it so interesting?
Just hold on. What sometimes I think about though is the mud flood. Okay. No reality of that ever happening, and stuff like that. So could this, and the animals? Look at these new animals that are popping up everywhere.
No, we should talk about the movie we just watched.
You just punched me.
I hit you like this. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's not be a baby.
You're very abusive.
Oh my gosh. How about the movie we just watched with the animals that were different? Is this movie called Analogy? How do you say it? It's a tongue twister for me. What movie we just watched?
I know. I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Oh.
Can you spell it out?
Yeah, I can spell it out.
Let me spell it out. And I'll read it. So anyway.
That's sorry.
You
can't mess it up too. You can't go.
Annihilation. I don't know.
Let me see if
it's a weird ass name.
Oh my god.
But this movie had these animals that were okay.
Oh wait, I can put it in the chat.
So anyways, this movie or off the movie. Not talking movie. There's a photo.
I know.
So the new animals. Okay, take the new animals. Take the mud flood. This 29 paper document that SMQ's talking about and stuff. Could this be a same thing? Like, could this
it all correlates, yeah.
Patrick, when you were in the coma, did you talk to people in the spirit world? I have to find the video and hear the experience again. I talked to people, but I didn't know I was in the spirit world. I remember me saying that I remember being in the cancer ward where there was a bunch of kids that had cancer, and they're drawing pictures, and there was pictures all over the walls that they had drew and everything, and a lot of them had bald heads and stuff, and they're just having a lot of fun. And I was in the hospital bed, and I wanted to get up and help. And they're all saying, "No, you're too sick. Just lay down and talk to the kids and whatever, you know." And so when I came out of the coma, my cousin, who was in the ER that night working, she's a nurse, and she was in the ER that night. And when I got out of the coma, when I got out of the hospital, I asked my cousin. I said, where's the cancer ward in the hospital? And I said, kids cancer ward. And she said, we don't have a cancer ward. And I said, you got to, because I remember being there. I remember talking to the kids. And she said, Pat, we do not have a cancer ward here. So is that the spirit world I was in? I don't, no idea.
Could be.
I don't know where I was, but I had different things that happened throughout the time. What really doesn't make sense to me is I remember waking up. Even the doctor said I woke up on the operating table when they were putting the hoses to the dialysis machine in my neck. And he was sewing me up or sewing the holes in, and I woke up on the table and I was begging him to let me go. And I was pleading with him, and he was like telling me, you know, settle down, Pat. We're trying to stitch you up. And I said, no, just let me go. I said, please, I won't tell anybody. You know, I was like pleading with the doctor, like he was doing something wrong. You know, I'm like, I promise I won't tell anybody. Just let me go. And so they must have knocked me back out again. So, but where I was going with this is, I don't remember. Another thing is, I don't. They said that they found me in my bathroom on the floor, which I know that I walked into the hospital. I mean, ambulance came and got me, yeah, but I know that they let me walk out to the ambulance, and I also walked into the hospital with them with their assistants. But they said that they found me passed out on my bathroom floor by the toilet. I'm trying to think where I was going with this. I
We're
lost
talking
my.
about the spirit world.
Yeah, I was having like different,
Different
different,
memories.
yeah, different things were happening. Like,
Maybe they were all different timelines.
I don't know. Like when I woke up on the tape. Okay, what I don't understand is I remember them putting the breathe. I remember when I first got to the second hospital, they had to ship me to another hospital because they didn't have the right stuff there for the kidney failure, so they had to ship me to a bigger hospital by ambulance, which was a half hour away. And by the time they got me to, my cousin said that they should incubate me before I took the ambulance ride. The doctor said no, he'll be fine. But on the ambulance ride, I coded blue or whatever you code when you stop breathing, and my cousin overheard it on the radio back at the hospital I just left. So when I got to the hospital, they had lights and sirens and shit going off. I was told by my ex-girlfriend that lights and sirens, everything was people were running left and right. So then they started to shove the breathing tube down my throat, and I don't know if they're supposed to put you out for that. I don't know if they did put me out or not, but I was awake for it, and I remember them shoving the tube down my throat, and I had complete uh like I wasn't worried about anything. I mean, if I was to die that night, it would have been a perfect time to die because I was completely at peace. I didn't feel my arms, I didn't feel my legs, I didn't feel like I was out of my body at all, but I felt completely at peace, like I was almost laughing, but yet cranking my they were cranking my mouth open to try to get this tube in my throat, and I knew there was an urgent of emergency, but it didn't really dawn on me that it was, because I felt such at ease that they were doing that. So okay, they put the tube down me, but then when I woke up on the table, I was able to talk and ask the doctor to let me go. How could I do that if I had the tube in me already down my throat? Right? So I don't get.
They took it out, or was it still
No, once they incubate you, you're pretty much induced coma from there on. So how could I wake up on a table? The doctor admitted that I did wake up on a table when he was trying to get me to settle down. How could
there?
I
Maybe they
talk
didn't
to
give
him?
you enough.
Right, but how could I talk if I had the tube down my throat? I wouldn't have been able to talk. So I'm very confused at that. How I was able to talk to the doctor when I had already been incubated with the tube down my throat. So it's all very confusing. And I do remember them running tests on me, and these were very weird tests. I was by a poolside down in the basement of the hospital. There was a pool down there, and they were taking balloons of water and taking stuff out of me and putting it into balloons, and they were doing something with them. But I remember them doing an awful lot of them, and I didn't understand what the process was that they were doing. But it took a very long. I asked them how long this was going to take, and they said, "Oh, it'll be a couple more hours. Just lay there still." I have no idea what they were doing. I don't even know what. It doesn't even make sense. None of it makes sense. So I was kind of all over the place with in and out of different realities, different. I don't know. I don't know where I was. I don't know if this was a process of me moving from Sagittarius to here or what. I have no. Was I being prepped for the move, or that I was waking up every once in a while, catching a little bit of what they were doing to me to the state that I'm in now, or did I die and this was all dreams that I was having? I don't know. There's nobody that can answer these questions. I think about it a lot. I mean, there's really not a day that goes by that I don't think about that night. So I guess I'm not very good at explaining this. Dimensional kidney swimming. They were telling me that I like a temperature, but
Hey, Claire.
every they checked my temperature, it was normal. Hi, Claire. Patty, sounds like you were shifting multiple realms real fast due to similar realities, circumstances being a bit too close till you found a place, reality, another healthy enough yourself inhabit. Yeah, interesting. I still wonder if I died too in February 2016. Yeah, prelim. I remember you talking about that. There seems to be a lot of us from 2016 that came here in 2016 from either kidneys or there was another um, organ that failed at pancreas. Oh, pancreas. Yeah. Okay. Uh, In 2015, I was very sick. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. It looks like temperature of aspire everything sweating, and they took my temperature. At the temperature was normal. But I did notice, Patrick, when you were in the coma, did you talk to what? You were sick too.
No, that's the link I put in for the movie we just watched from last night.
Yeah.
I think that was an interesting theory. A lot of it correlated to what's going on now with the movie we just watched.
Right. Yeah. But I know when I got out of the coma, people were really different. My cousin was really different. Just the way she was acting. I mean, we always got along, my cousin and I, and we were always kind of close. But she was more when I seen her after I got out of the coma and I went to visit her while she was at work. I had to go in for a checkup, and she seemed happier, just different. Like I don't know, just people seem different. Love you girls, how's the kids? Hi, Paul. Um, the Life Matrix talk about he sick too in 2015 or 16. I don't know exactly when. They're great. So, yeah. And your suicide, when did that happen? Or when did you try your suicide?
High school sophomore year.
So you were how old?
15, going to 16.
Did you start seeing them adult after that, or when did you start seeing
No,
them?
but I didn't start seeing them adult. It's like 2016.
Yeah. What
But I've
made
always
you?
been like more aware, like of since high school. I was like conspiracy theories, aliens.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the thing is a lot of us have a lot of I think a lot of us have a lot to do with the being conspiracy theorists, truth seekers. I think a lot of us that see the Mandela effect are truth seekers, and we're very familiar with. That's why with this new 29-page thing, that's why I don't think anybody can just jump into this and
no.
go.
I mean, jump into like the Mandela effect. Jump into like
No, jump into the theory in that, or in the documents. What they say, the holographic and all that. I think you have to go through a process before, because you're never going to accept what they're saying in there unless you've been through all what we've all been through. Now, a normal person doesn't even believe what we're saying, so they can't look at the paperwork and take it seriously. So that's kind of where I'm at. Is life is imaginatively far out for a reality.
Clear.
So how's everybody doing? Everybody hanging in there? Yes, we seek truth and we have heart for it to be better and wiser. Yeah, I agree. My time was 2017, 245, blood pressure. I don't. Yeah, da 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 da. Done. I was trying to help me, gave me 2 shots of. First shot did not work, drops your heart to 0, then kicks you back up again. Thank goodness.
Wow.
Can't just shut down. Hello, my friend. We're all here again.
Pat's been practicing his singing.
About you today. You're my sunshine.
Is that a real song?
My only song. I'm making it up.
Oh, go ahead.
We're here today. Talk to you about Mandela effect. Are you affected? If you're not, get the fuck out.
How rude. Well, I posted a link earlier in the chat. Do I still have it? I posted a link earlier in the chat.
Prelim says good singing. Thanks, Prelim.
Yeah, he's been practicing every day.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we watched this movie. I put a link in the chat like earlier. Oh no. So I think I did it on here. Hold on. Okay. I think this is it.
Everyone is so hard on themselves, but we never fucked anyone. Okay, sorry, go.
So in the movie, it had a really cool like theory. Okay, basically there was like a comet that fell out of the sky and it hit like this lighthouse. Well, it hit Earth, and basically from the point where it hit, it started like this whole shimmer of what do you want to call it? Like
it looked like a beautiful
like a rainbow, which is really like a lot of the stuff in that movie is like the same thing we see nowadays, like mystical kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it started like this shimmer, like a what do you call it? Like a.
It was like a thick fog.
Yeah, fog
pretty,
kind of thing.
Pretty kind of fog mist.
Yeah, like a type. Shimmery rainbow mist.
But you couldn't see anything on the other side. It had like a wall. It was like a wall.
Yeah.
But you could walk through it. But once you walk through it, you were no longer being able to be seen.
Yeah, you can't get any communication in, can't get any communication out once you're in there. But anyway, so what basically happened? So the shimmer was like an alien kind of like tumor thing that just kept spreading and multiplying and spreading, and it kept like whatever it took over. So it hit like a national park. So it started to expand over time. So over these months, the military started to make bases. They evacuated people, made bases around the shimmer, and it expands every month. And they're trying to figure out like what's going on. What is it? They sent like people in. They sent like squads in to try to like see what's going on the inside. They never came back. And then finally, this lady goes in because her husband was one of the soldiers in the squad. And yeah. Oh, cool. So prelims watched it. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, it's a really good movie, honestly. So her husband went into one of these squads, and then he was the only one to ever make it back, but actually it wasn't him. But I don't want to ruin the movie though. But so he came back, and then she's like a biologist in the military. So she went in with a group of women, and basically it's like what we kind of see now, like the animals were different but the same, like the deer, they moved in like that. I think there's a new
They
fish.
moved in sequence.
Yeah, and there's
with each other.
Yeah, they moved in sequence with each other.
There's like one deer.
clones.
One deer was the real live one, and the other deer was the alien that. It was an alien. It was.
I don't think it was part of the alien. I think it was just like a mutation of the animal that like made it in sync. It probably like cloned itself, like that new fish in like China. I think it's like asexual and it just keeps cloning itself. It doesn't like it's like something like that. So it was like in sync because it was like itself like mirrored kind of. There's like a lot of cross breeding, species breeding and stuff like that with alligators and sharks, and like the plants, the flowers are like how they are now. The flowers are like different. They're like the same flowers we have now, but like different colors, different like genes like merged together, and different flowers merging together to make new flowers. A lot of it kind of correlated with what we're seeing now, and then like even like the sky and the air was like very like rainbowy, like how we see the sky now. A lot of like the rainbow in the sky. Hold on. So we're talking. Awesome movie. Yeah, it was really good. So in the end, it turned out to be like a alien or something like that. But basically, what happened was. Oh,
Excuse me.
Okay. Basically, what happened? The shimmer. Once you're inside of it, it scrambles everything. It scrambles like Patrick's drinking this like beer and tomato juice. It's so disgusting, and every time he burps, it's just like death. He's like now he's like limping to the bathroom. But like yeah, it's so anything inside of like the shimmer mist thing, dome, whatever it was, it scrambled everything. It made everything like it scrambled your DNA, it scrambled everything, every cell. So it kind of like crossed everything together. Like anything could become mutated and crossbreed it together. Humans, plants, animals, like everything. It's like beer. It's Bud Light and tomato, basically, with salt and lime, all mixed up in a can, and it's disgusting.
It's called Bud Light Clemento.
It's horrible. God. So yeah, I think it was like, it had a lot of cool concepts. I think that kind of like went with it's like good theories. I think that was in there because it's kind of the same things we're seeing now with like crossbreeding with different plants or new plants coming out of nowhere, new colors. They had like these rainbow trees too in there with like these crystallized trees, different kind of breeds and stuff of deer and birds and yeah, fish, different kind of fish that kind of like what we're seeing now, like colorful fish and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really interesting. Isn't it like late there? It's two. Is it 2:30 or is the computer? Yeah, it's 2:30 in the morning. Patrick gets a badge of original.
What?
Hydrated. You guys said on mine.
Beer and soda and juice. It's a bad for originality. Isn't it like really late there?
Cool Light looks like it says your real
Coors
life.
Light looks like.
Coors Light. What did I say? Coors Light looks like it says Coors Light.
Winnie the Pooh's beer loud out loud. 6:30 p.m. dinner time here.
Yeah, it's 2:30 a.m. here.
What time did we start this? Excuse me.
I wish it would let me share. It doesn't tell.
Yeah, I know.
There's a couple of things. Probably I have to like restart my whole computer and reboot YouTube. It wasn't like for a point. It wasn't even letting me use the microphone. Like everything just was cut off. I didn't even have sound. I had to like reboot everything.
So
Every single one of you is amazing. Looks long. Oh.
So what do you guys? What? Yeah. Every single one of you is amazing. Oh, I wanted to read or seen a up here where Claire says I miss everyone. Talking makes me feel sad. We should all stick together. I was talking about this earlier. I did a stream by myself earlier while Rationally was at work. And I was talking about us coming back together and starting to do like the ME24. Obviously, we won't call it the ME24, but to start coming back together and doing these streams again, I think a lot of people could use that. And it's only an hour. You don't even have to do an hour. Half hour out of the day. What's your problem? Do you have a headache or something?
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. So, anyways, I'm so sorry you have a headache, honey. I mean, Rationally.
Oh my god, I think I need to go to bed.
So,
Hey, Master Richie.
hey,
I don't know how to do
Mr.
the share
Richie.
either. Yeah, it won't let me. I know how to do the share, but like when I click it, nothing happens. It popped up before, but then it just went away. It's good to see you and hear everyone again. Yeah.
So, anyways, I was talking earlier about us doing, trying to get some of these live streams up and going again for a lot of us, including me. I need people to talk to. The only person that I can talk to about the Mandela effect is Rationally.
And Sharky.
Well, I mean, that's here. As far as getting on the streams, there are no streams for any of us to go to except for the bigger people who are doing, like the big streams that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
We can go there, but they don't really concentrate on us as individuals. They concentrate on whatever they're talking about, but it's nice to have the community, you know what I'm saying? Like it used to be.
No comment.
What?
What do you want me to say?
Get that out of your mouth and
What?
talk.
They're sour. You're making it sound so. They're sour icebreakers.
Yeah. That's what's in your mouth?
God,
What the
Patrick.
hell, girl?
Shut up. Okay. Are you done talking? I think it would be nice to have live streams again. It's I'm just conflicted about it, honestly.
Master. Again there, bud. Master Richie.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since seen a lot of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
no problem on making a stream. It's nice to be able to do a stream. It took me forever to talk Ashley into doing one.
It's just I don't.
She always had so many excuses not to do a stream.
It's not all me. He had a lot of excuses too.
Yeah. Let's hear some of my excuses.
You're always tired.
Oh no.
Yeah. Your hair wasn't good.
Whatever.
Your
now
makeup.
she's just blowing smoke up your guys' ass.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like things change. It was just like there was a lot of drama. There was a lot of negativity. On top of everything else, it was just not needed. It wasn't helpful. I wasn't finding a lot of help from it. At a certain at first, yeah, but then at a certain point.
What do you mean from the streams we were doing?
Yeah. It was more harm than it was helpful, I think. For me personally. In the beginning, yeah, they were helpful. We talked a lot of theory, a lot of ideas, a lot of researching, community, love, and happiness. Great, you know? And that all just started to go, it seemed, and it was just a lot of drama and negativity that I could do without, on top of everything else I was dealing with, you know? So that's why I kind of stopped, like, coming around and doing, like, live streams, you know? But, I mean, of course, I like doing the live streams, and I like talking to everyone being around, you know?
Yeah,
and having, like, a community. Like, I enjoy talking to who I talk to now, you know? Like, so...
Sharky says, I can never keep to a schedule, but going live sporadically, yeah.
Say it.
Well, that's what we mean is, I mean, it's not going to be like before where you have to have a set time or whatever, but it's nice to be able to know that one of us is going to be on, you know, at least one day, every day of the week, that at least one of us will be on sometime that day to give us a platform to talk to each other. I personally really miss that.
Yeah,
being able to talk to everybody, and we've all fallen. We all have problems. I mean, we have problems, and it would be nice to be able to talk to you guys, have somebody to talk to, you know, whether it's about ME or personal. It's nice to just be able to vent. And I can't vent irrationally all the time because she just like rolls her eyes and I'm really tired. I want to go. I'm kidding.
Don't move this way.
What? Sing us a song before we leave, Rashley. Rashley has been so awesome at singing songs. She sings me a lullaby.
Me? Do not take the attention off you, Pat. Do we all just forget the song we came up with?
Come on, everybody.
How about you sing us up?
Put your hands together for Ashley. Let's get her to sing us a song before we leave.
What do you think I'm going to... Come on, Pat.
I'm serious.
I want you to sing us out.
No, you sing us out.
You come up with an amazing song.
I just sang, so it's your turn. I want you to sing. I want you to sing. Should I get your ukulele? What?
Say it again.
Should I get your ukulele? Yeah, you guys want to hear Ashley sing before we go?
Pat, nobody wants to hear that.
Yes, I'm sure everybody does.
I'm sure. You try to rile people together. Married to split myself up into Mandela life and family life. Yeah, it's like, you know.
What happened at Corey and Esco? I can't pronounce her. I never call her by that name, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything from them guys.
Where do you see that?
Or the girls. Claire asked what happened to Mari or Corey and oops.
I don't know.
Yeah, prelim. Yeah, sing a lullaby. Okay, we're trying to rationally. I'll go get your ukulele.
I don't want to sing a song. I don't have any songs to sing.
Yeah, you do. Sing the chandelier by chandelier. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Oh my god. Keep going. I forgot how it goes.
Chandelier. 1, 2. Is that even?
I'm not sure. Can
1,
you keep
2,
going?
3, 1, 2,
I'm
3. Drink. 1, 2, 3.
The
1,
chandelier
2,
part. I
3,
need to hear
drink.
that part again.
I don't know how it goes.
Well, you say it.
We'll get some sleep while you. I love to hear Ashley sing. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I think I'm subscribed to you. Yeah, I am. Okay, go get the.
Okay, I'll go get the ukulele. She's gonna sing us a song, and then we're gonna hit the sack, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Right here.
Stop. Skywatcher. I really think I'm subscribed to you. Yeah. So I was at work today from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. So yes, I'm very tired. I had to do training, online training, then work the floor. So, but it is nice, like having you guys like old times a bit, which I kind of do miss it, especially like when I have to like rely on like just a few people I can talk theory with, and it is good to like hear different perspectives, and I miss that part of it.
She's warming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Patrick. I love your artwork, Prelim. Yeah, Prelim, your artwork is really good. I like all your posts, like on Facebook, of different artists, and then the art you do too. I like your style. It's very like unique and very like Prelim, you know. Thanks. I made a new song on my channel an hour ago. Awesome. Okay.
I forgot this whole time. I could have been typing in the chat.
Typing what? Oh, like saying hi to people and talking.
Yeah, I could have been typing this whole time.
Love you all.
Okay, are we ready? You ready?
All right, it has been a couple songs I was working on, but and this is a new ukulele that I got for Christmas. It's a soprano, so it's different than my other one.
And who got you that?
Santa.
Okay.
Oh, really? Awesome. Is it like like on computer one, a computerized one, or like a real one? Prelim. I Just realized I was in top of the chat, not live chat. Oh, you have a drum set. Cool. Alright. Trying to think of a song. We talk about
You light up my life. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Skies are gray. You make my world. Come on, sing.
Okay, but I'm trying to put lyrics in. It's like all on the spot. Like, give me a minute. I honestly don't know. Okay. Let's just do something. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. But I need you to scroll down for me, okay?
Scroll down, okay. I get to help you. Yeah, nice to have you here, Skywatchers.
Okay. So just follow along. Scroll up.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so this one is called Broad Ripple Burning. Okay. Children, ripple is burning and the girls are getting sick of huffing glue up in the bathroom while the boyfriends pick up. And darling, I'm lost. Heard you whisper that night in Fountain Trashville Street. Maybe I wish we were heading home. There was love inside a basement where that woman used to lie, sleep and that we shared upon the floor most every night. Darling, I'm drunk. Everything I have, love has turned to stone. Pack your bags, back alone. I'm wasted, you can taste it. Don't look at me that way. I'll be hanging from the road. I will hunt you like a ghost. If my woman was a fire, she'd burn out before I wake. Be replaced by pints of whiskey, cigarettes, and outer space. When somebody moves, everything you thought you had has gone to shit. We've got a lot, don't you dare forget that. All the way up, come on, babes. And I wrote this on an airplane where the people look like eggs. When a woman that you loved is gone. She was born in East Japan. Don't fucking move. Everything you thought you had has gone to shit. We've got a lot. Don't ever forget that. And I'm wasted. You can taste it. Don't look at me that way. I'll be hanging from I will hunt you like a ghost. Alright, that's it. He had one job to do.
You can taste it.
Let's just scroll up and then get him and do
Don't look at me that way, 'cause I'll be hanging from a rope. I will haunt you like a ghost. I didn't know it kept going down.
Yeah. You scrolled down, babe.
Okay. My turn now?
Thank you.
Yeah, you did awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Do it now.
Sure. Okay. All right, everybody.
And throw my phone. Alright, guys. So this has been a great stream.
Yeah.
Can't say
I really.
What? We're doing another one soon.
I will be coming to you guys live probably tomorrow sometime. I don't know if Rash will be with me, but I will be on my channel. I really appreciate y'all coming in. It was nice seeing everybody tonight or this morning. Hope to see you guys soon again. We're definitely going to get this up and going so we can stay in contact like we were before. I think we all need that. I know I
agree
do.
with that. Let's stay in contact.
Yeah. So, you got anything else to say?
It was nice. I enjoyed it. It's like old times, kind of. I just wish you had like Miss Jules and Therian.
Yeah, well, maybe maybe Jules and Therian and you guys will get word of what we did tonight, and the next time we are on, we'll have more people. I mean, you guys did a good job of coming into. You guys did a good job of coming in when we didn't even notify anybody that we were really going on. We didn't notify anybody that we were going on tonight, so it's a good turnout. A lot of you guys are our best friends, our best ME family. So yeah.
Right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. What? You're like you prepared something. 1, 2, 3.
How did Hee Haw end? Hee Haw. You don't know Hee Haw?
No. What is that?
Hi, folks. I think. How did Hee Haw end the night when they did their congratulations, Ashley and Patrick Roberts. I'm so happy for you. Oh, thank you. What was that?
What?
What did you do?
Honestly.
All right. Hee Haw, Hee Haw, the old show Hee Haw.
No, the more you say Hee Haw, the less I remember anything going on. How about that? We just say 1, 2, 3 Hee Haw. You ready?
No. 1, 2, 3. Good night, my friends. It's time to go. We're all drunk and it's time to pass out. I'm glad we don't have to drive anywhere. Our bed is only 15 feet away, so we can just pass out there.
My God.
All right. I'm done. I'm done. I made a fool of myself.
No, you didn't. It was a lovely song. Can you sing more time? I want to learn the lyrics, honestly.
I don't even remember. I just made them up, so I don't remember the lyrics.
You can really make up a song on the spot like that. That was awesome. Try it again. Goodbye.
You are the.
All right, we're ending it. Jesus.
Why? I was just getting into it. Singing,
I know.
Singing you a song.
And that's why we're ending
singing you a special song.
By looking in your eyes, I can see how much you're into it.
All right. Good night, Master Richie, Sharky, Elf,
Unimatrix, Prelim, Skywatcher, Sharky,
Unimatrix. Who are we missing?
Claire,
LRO,
Dez. It
was nice seeing you all tonight, and we shall talk to you again. Bye bye.
Night.
Night.
Jesus.